In recent years, there has been an overwhelming increase in the implementation of technology in the classroom. As devices and software get less expensive and become more available to the masses, education in turn has welcomed them with open arms. Today, we can simulate a frog dissection on a computer without harming the frogs or having students use potentially harmful tools. We can even use the internet to go on a virtual field trip without ever leaving the classroom. Today's technology successfully engages students and allows educators options beyond the static text of traditional textbooks. However, we should also take care that we have not become so technology-driven that we have forgotten about the usefulness of traditional hands-on learning with tangible manipulatives. This is not to suggest that computer simulations and the like should be disregarded, but that we should explore alternative uses of existing technology to ensure that we are making the most of it for all of our learners. Despite all of the technological advances, some learners still need to touch and feel their way towards an educational epiphany, an epiphany that the point and click of a mouse cannot always provide. One solution to this quandary is to utilize computer technology to create digital designs and then use devices such as computer-controlled die-cutting systems to allow students to breathe three-dimensional life into their creations. These computer-controlled die-cutting systems can cut out intricate pieces in a matter of seconds, allowing students time to focus on hands-on construction. Originally marketed to scrapbookers and paper crafters, several brands and versions of computer-controlled die-cutting systems exist and sell for roughly the same cost of an inkjet printer. These devices utilize computer software which allows the user to create anything imaginable and then cut the designs out of paper, vinyl, and cardstock with miraculous precision. These computer-controlled die-cutting systems allow educators to integrate creative and meaningful hands-on activities into their lessons, enabling two-dimensional ideas to spring to life in 3 dimensions. Whether it's creating a 3D pop-up model of an insect in science to further study its anatomy, creating 3D platonic solids in math, or creating a 3D globe in geography to illustrate the relationship between the continents and the oceans. Regardless of what is created, the tangible nature of the activity engages students and enhances further understanding of the concept being taught and pushes students to attain higher-level thinking skills. Activities such as these are commonplace in grades K through 5, but appear less frequently in higher grades. In schools when there is so much to do and so little time to do it all, supplementary hands-on learning activities such as these normally get left out of the curriculum. Yet studies show that the educational effectiveness of manipulatives does not stop at grade 5. Students of all ages can benefit from hands-on construction. This computer-controlled die-cutting system is the Craft Robo. It retails for about $200, is about the same size as an inkjet printer, and connects to the computer with a USB cable. The cutter requires minimal preparation to set up. The paper is laid out on a cutting mat and rolled into place on the die cutter. Using software such as Adobe Illustrator, you can create any design imaginable. Once ready, you simply tell the computer to send the data to the cutter, much like you would tell a printer to print. Then, voila! In a matter of seconds, your creation is cut and ready to be constructed. Beside the obvious teacher uses of classroom decorations, students can use die cutters to create pop-up cards and books, 3D models, and simple machine mechanisms. And although the preparation for hands-on activities such as these appears to be a daunting task, the computer-controlled die-cutting system saves time by cutting in seconds what would normally take hours. It is obvious that technology is not going away. That being said, everything that we create does not have to live in digital cyberspace. There are still ways to utilize technology and combine it with traditional, tangible activities to create a product that enhances learning and knowledge. Not to mention, a product that students can proudly take home to share with parents and loved ones.